asking you.
I was
Clackerboard discovered.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I was looking for that for the video we did yesterday, Ed, and I couldn't find it.
The missing clackerboard finally
It's been
shows up.
missing forever.
Hey,
Ed ran off with a
things end
clackerboard.
up missing around the shop all the damn time.
Yeah, there's a stack of bodies out back. Nobody has claimed yet, and it's starting to stink.
Yeah.
So, hello, everybody.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hey.
Hello.
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 Hello. Okay, we suck. It's Thursday night. That means it's time for Reaper Live, the show where we blend what? Painting, gaming, and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure.
Wait a minute. Blackmail.
What?
Blackmail. We blend blackmail.
Look, we don't even do the three things he's saying. So what are you trying to do?
And it's Thursday night, and I'll just keep rolling. And thanks for joining us for Reaper Live. Obviously, we have a truncated show. Again, we've been having a lot of that lately. I'm Ron, joined by Ed, Dave, and Sadie. John is not here. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Don't do that again, Dave. We failed last time.
Well, because Sadie was supposed to pick up the ib. She's probably not old enough to know
Have
what
you
that
ever
is.
seen the Three Stooges?
I just listened to something about the Three Stooges today and about how Curly actually had a really sad life.
Well,
that's uplifting.
Because
yeah, I was going to
he
say
was a super big ladies' man and a good dancer, but
was a good dancer.
his role had to make him kind of unsexy. Yeah.
And
Anyway.
he was also big on dog rescues.
Oh.
True story.
Did he play?
Yeah,
he
Debbie
played
Downer.
Pokemon. Yeah, he played Pokemon Go too. So one of these don't fit in, and let's go.
We're burying the lead that John's not here. And where is John? We should all vote. So I'll make up our own stories to see where John actually.
Yeah, we're going to tell you 4 stories and 4 lies. So there's truth in all 4 of them.
Okay.
My first story.
Go.
John was taken up by an alien spaceship, but he will return next week.
Interesting.
After the experiments.
Okay. After the probing.
Yes.
Right. Of course.
After the.
But not
What?
before.
You can
But
say
definitely
it.
not
Ed,
before.
you can say it. You want to say it.
No.
Just go ahead and say it.
No.
We can see it just
He
almost
did it. He
about
almost
ready to
spat
pop
it out.
out
He
of
already
your
said it. He already said it. And I'm not going to get lectured by Justin afterwards.
Anal probe. Just say it. You know you want to say it.
All right.
Ed? Oh, Justin.
That's an
please.
it's an e-break if I ever heard it.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, the bot caught anal. Is not going to let you say it. So.
Really? Until Trash
now
permitted it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trash,
What
for
if we were?
permitting anal.
What if this is the proctologist panel? Can't you say it then?
You can say anal regardless. It's
Okay,
just-
good, fine. Anal.
Context is always the. Okay.
Ed, what's your story behind John's disappearance?
Well,
Don't use the words.
He
Never mind.
volunteered to go wrestle sharks in the mud
Okay.
to be able to become famous and get onto a reality show.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. And does he do anything with the sharks while he's wrestling them? Never mind.
Well, he punches them in the nose. So
I
that
thought
they
maybe
stay
he was
down.
doing something else to keep in the theme.
Okay.
Say
Well, they don't have an anus, so that's not going to keep in the theme.
very good.
No
All right.
shark butt. Shark butt is banned.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know how we got to this. Sadie, what's your story?
because you're taking us there.
I guess so.
I've
So
heard
to
that we
speak, of
have
course.
footage of him swimming toward the Kickstarter containers with a knife in his teeth, ready to bring him home.
All right. That's
All
good.
right. Well, that's the popular story.
Yeah.
I like that. The truth is, I'm John. I just shaved and got a haircut and took my hat off. I'm really John. Ron's not here. I'm John. John, Ron, see? Very close.
Yeah.
Well, we do have. There's a
You're going to
picture
pull off
there,
like
Dave.
unzip the whole thing and
like
you know.
Scooby-Doo, strip off the mask.
Yeah.
And he
There
would
is
have
a-
gotten away with it if it
Would
weren't
have.
for this whole
But there is a post-operation picture of him out there. Is what I was told earlier.
Oh, we had one of those operations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, a lot of teeth, a lot of.
Oh,
you know,
I
it was
thought you
all
meant
on
like
his
a
face
life
and stuff.
transforming operation. Okay.
No.
Sorry, Comrade Corey. I tried.
Yeah. So, John, Justin, someone, go ahead. Let's spill the beans.
Telling you, the aliens.
Dental
Well, that's
Okay.
I don't-
He
You said we
went
were
to the
gonna make
dentist.
up
They took out a
stories.
bunch of teeth. He's really whacked. And if he's watching it, hi John, get
Hi,
feeling
John.
better.
Hi, John. I know he's
Now,
watching.
send us
I know he's
his-
watching.
The
But
dentist
but
sent us a
yeah,
picture.
his girlfriend sent us a picture of him, and the swelling is really not as bad as he made it out to be. Justin, can you pull up that photo?
Yeah, I got it right here.
There's a picture of the elephant man. Oh my god.
See, I mean, they had to shave him to be able to do all the
You know,
dental
gotta
work.
get to
but that's
access
John.
access the teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so John, we hope you're taking plenty of Tylenol and whatever they gave you, and you're feeling better.
Oh, you got one vote, Ed. Cranky Dog likes your shark wrestling.
So we just got finished speaking of John, who single-handedly handled, well, not single-handedly, but was up here with Justin and our moderators, our class moderators, and the Discord moderators. Pretty much all those guys ran Reaper Virtual Expo all weekend long. Yeah, and did an amazing job. If you guys missed it, you certainly missed out. It was a blast. Had a lot of fun. What are y'all's thoughts on, in hindsight now, after having it in our back pockets for a week? What do you think about Reaper Virtual Expo? How did it go?
I think it went well. I do think that Windows ME is a good substitute for Windows 95.
Okay.
And had a good time with the role playing, and the feedback I've got is the teachers really love the classes, and the students really love the classes. So, yeah.
And yeah, I didn't know Cyborgs ran on Windows 95. I thought it was something a little more like at least
No.
ME or something, but no,
that's
it runs
not
on 95.
Reverse
Yeah.
technology. It's so old that no one has the ability to hack it. You say
Clever. It's very
Yeah.
clever. It's very clever.
And for those in the chat that don't know what we're talking about, we actually did a role-playing game that was hosted by Nightheart Gaming, and we actually ran through a cyberpunk. And I was a net runner. With my whole goal is to make Windows 95 work, but it failed, and now I'm on to Windows ME.
Yes. Thank
All
God.
right. Ed, what were your thoughts on RVE?
Very awesome, very well executed. Everybody, dramatic improvements on everything that we did for Reapercon Virtual. Everything worked very smoothly. It was very, very popular. I was getting texts, a lot of stuff going on. That's good. And then we've already got a list of improvements for next time. So it'll be next year. It'll be a lot more fun. We'll just keep going with it.
Cool. All right.
So,
Agravar or WPG, I missed your tax season class, Dave. Ron canceled it. I showed up, I was ready, and then Ron said, no, we're not doing that.
I came in, I kicked over his document camera and threw away his tax book in the trash, and
then he took my pocket protector.
that's right. That's right. I gave it back though. I did give it back because he needs it for work. Yeah. His pocket protector and his Texas Instruments calculator. I took that away for a while too.
I had one of those.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I took yours too when you weren't looking. You know.
Then he took his parasol away and shoved him out into the sun.
Yeah.
Tax man,
Yeah.
get.
That's right. Sadie, thoughts on RVing?
I love it.
Okay.
I think it's great.
All right.
I'm with you, fellas.
It's whatever we say, right?
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing how everybody feels about all the new paint, that sort of thing. So have we ever released that much paint at once?
That's
new
a lot.
paint.
That was quite
It
a
was
bit.
a lot.
That was quite a bit.
Is it overwhelming? Is it exciting? Do you love it? Are you married to it?
For Reapercon last year, we released the 12 new pirate colors, plus we released the Reapercon commemorative paint set. So that was 24 plus the 3 in the triad. That was 27. Wasn't that the amount this year too? RVE?
Mm-hmm. But
we actually had 30. I think we had 32 Reapercon.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
32, and we had 27 this time.
But all of Reapercon RVE was all new. The Reapercon had some repeat colors in there, and the Reapercon commemoratives were.
Yeah, those are repeat colors. Yeah, and these were all new colors. Yeah, it was a lot.
So that's kind of neat. Yeah,
it was cool.
Oh no! Somebody says that they suffered a freeze.
Uh-oh.
That is a kind of one of the things that happened with this.
Well, I mean, just get a hold of Katie or just send it in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That would be help@reapermini.com. And
Um,
Katie will fix you up.
But yeah,
But yeah.
Amiga.
Oh, go ahead.
thought it went great.
Good.
More questions than answers here. I don't know that much about this sort of thing.
So yeah, it went over really, really well. Justin stayed up here all weekend long, managed the control room. John was moderating and overseeing the other classroom moderators, the Discord people. It was a huge effort. It takes a lot of work. I think those guys make it look really, really easy. Ed and Dave came in and did the weekend spots, things like that. So it's a big team effort.
Just show up at the last second, get some makeup on, and then
I don't know
talk
anything
in the mic
like
and then...
that. I don't know anything about that at all. I never get makeup. So yeah. So hope, and we are planning. Yeah, Ed, doing it again this next year, right?
Oh, very much so. And for a first year show, the attendance was really, I was amazed. Because Reapercon and then converting it to virtual, you had everybody already looking at us and everything anyway. But to go just from scratch and go through the system and do it, I was very impressed. Just how smooth. It was very good. John did an incredible job. Justin, everybody.
Draws
That
was
Sadie,
so cool.
Valandar the Red. Let Sadie know she missed a rave review just now. I could have painted an entire army with paints from RVE.
Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, I saw that. Only needing white. That is the one thing I noticed today is I tried to use all RVE colors for what I was doing, and I totally could, but no white. So probably could have used a different brown too, but really mixable set if you're into color mixing.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
I mean, everybody knows we could have used another off-white.
Always.
Or regular white.
Always. Comrade Corey wants to know, are the paints going to be available? I'm assuming Comrade Corey is just saying, are they going to be available individually? Ed?
At some point, we'll look at it. We still see if we have any left over. That's the first step, and to get them processed up. Now, right now, everybody on the floor is processing for the Gamma Trade Show. We've got a lot of sub-assemblies and a lot of stuff being done on that, so no one's really looking at what was left over pile to get it online. How they'll cycle through the box sets, the fast palettes will go through as is, and then all of the individual colors, I mean, we'll just have to look at it. You might see them triads, you might see another fast palette, things like that.
So I know it's kind of I know you guys probably want a more of a firm answer, like they'll be on sale X date. We do not have that date of when these items will go on sale. They have all this stuff has to be inventoried, counted, put in its place. Like Ed said, we're in the middle of Gamma at the moment, and we're rolling into our next. Well, fulfillment's about to come up, so there's a lot of things coming. So we will get these individual items up as soon as we can. We just have to stop and find the time to do that. So
that's a confirmed soon TM.
Yeah.
And Trash Rama knows the truth. He sees into the future well. In 2 years, Ed is going to find the RV paint box in the warehouse. Yeah.
Right.
From what happened with Reapercon, we still have leftover paint in large enough amounts that we would wait until we receive the packaging and release the fast pallets again before we release individual single bottles of paint. So I would look for that first. I would say potentially super potential on the individual bottles of paint and probably on the fast pallets, as I understand.
But there's a list of the active numbers, so it just depends on what's on that list.
We will.
Yes.
This is a confusing little segment here, but
Sorry.
we will let you guys know as soon as there is something to know. So
I meant to say I'm with you fellas.
Okay. I'm with you guys too. Okay. So speaking of that, we've got Reapercon coming up, and last Sunday when we did the closing thing, we said we were going to turn on tickets for Reapercon and the hotel link this Friday. Well, we've made a slight change of plan. The hotel link is still going to go up on Friday, tomorrow, Central Time, noon, Texas time. So you can go log on. We'll have the link. It'll be linked from reapercon.com and probably from reapermini.com too. Just click on that. It'll take you to the Embassy Suites website. It'll give you the special rate for the hotel room. Book your room for reapercon.com. Not class tickets, but admission tickets. We were going to turn those on tomorrow as well, but we figured, you know what? with people trying to get their plans together for their hotels, we'll just wait a few more days, and probably on Monday is what we're looking at. It's probably turn on the tickets, the admission tickets for reapercon.com.
Yeah.
So we're just going to space that, give you guys a little bit more time, a little more room to sort of work things out.
Take it in steps. If you get a room, and then getting tickets easy. If you happen to not get a room, or you don't like it, or the dates or whatever, you're not already stuck with the ticket.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to do Monday. So we're very excited about Reapercon this year. We're hoping for a face-to-face show. We're planning on a face-to-face show. Things are going really good here in Texas as far as the immunizations go. I got my shot today. Did I tell you guys? I got my shot today.
No. Did you?
Yeah.
Which one did you get?
Adrian could tell me.
It's either Pfizer, Moderna, or Johnson & Johnson.
Moderna.
You get
Yeah,
three.
33.
Moderna, I believe.
A Moderna?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Feels like I got slugged in the arm. Feels like I got, frogged right in the arm. Pretty good. So
That's the one Ed and I got.
Yeah. So it feels
Yeah.
like, you kind of been working out your shoulders doing dumbbell presses or something like that. But
I got the
Did they?
Pfizer.
Adrian, my boss says Pfizer. She said it was Pfizer.
Oh.
So we got
Oh
Pfizer.
man, Team Pfizer.
What is that? Yeah, Team Pfizer. What is there? Are we, is there about to be a fight?
They just
Pfizer.
released on the Pfizer is that actual studies, now that they've had a large sampling to study, is that they believe that the Pfizer vaccine is actually 97% effective instead of 95.
This just in, Dave.
What I've been
Yeah.
It'll also make your testicles grow. But yeah, 95%, 97%. It's really, really good. So,
what I've been telling people,
someone's telling me wrong information in my ear. I'm really sorry. I don't know who. I'm getting these conflicting messages in my
Not
ear.
me. I am not doing that.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah, oh, whatever. Justin's like, no, not me. Hey, Ron. Sadie, go ahead.
Sadie, I'm sorry. You
No,
actually
you're
had something
okay.
good to say. I'm not. You had something good to say. I'm sure. I didn't have anything good to say at all.
Always. No, as of for example, you'll probably remember when the HPV vaccine came out, and I'm pretty sure that's responsible for, is it Australia that doesn't have any cervical cancer pretty much because of the HPV vaccine? But anyway, this started as a series of 3 shot, and they've determined later that 2 is sufficient. So a lot of times over time, they realized that vaccines work a lot better than they thought. Is this like Dave's tax corner?
Yes.
Ron's like
Yeah,
reading.
Pretty much, yeah.
What? I'm
Reading his
sorry. I
phone.
was
Yeah.
playing Angry Birds.
I'm even going for. I'm going
I'm
for my
listening, Sadie.
But science and medicine and vaccination and
Right.
so I think
Right.
it's going to end up working better because I've heard Moderna is kind of a higher dose. I think Pfizer's going to be sufficient. I don't know.
Sufficient. Oh, I'm just sufficient. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
phone. Right.
Well,
I
Ron,
like
you've always been
sufficient.
sufficient.
well, that's our middle name here at Reaper. Sufficient. So today we had like a mass vaccination happen, right, at Reaper.
10
so-
employees.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so now you 3 guys have already had both of your shots, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're the veterans.
Yes. Well, I'm a
Yeah.
veteran of the COVID wars like you, Dave. We did our battle on the front lines.
Yeah.
I was
mixing them.
first.
Yeah,
I was
Sadie,
the
you were
first
first.
Reaper employee to be double vaccinated.
Mhm.
And then and Dave, Vicky got her vaccination, and y'all's dad got his vaccination,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all are all
Yeah.
good. And then, like I said, 10 people today. So Adrian and I, Collins, Lauren and David, Andrew, Daniel and Michelle,
Hmm.
Kimberly. Who else? There's a
Oh.
there's a lot.
What's her name? Tanya's already had
Tanya
it.
got hers yesterday, right,
Uh-huh.
Ed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, we're Denton County is
Still
is
getting
cooking
there,
with
getting there.
gas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this 10,000 and 11,000 a day. They're burning through them.
Yeah.
And only Sadie's boyfriend is the only one that got one of those cool little stickers. I got vaccinated at the
Twice.
Texas Motor Speedway. Yeah.
Yes.
He got it twice.
Yes, I stole
No
a
one
second
else.
one. I said this is our sticker, and Dave said, well, maybe they like men more, and I said I think it's a ginger bias because he's redheaded.
Steve Skellman, I'm going to make that the new open now. Instead of
Yeah.
painting, gaming, geek culture, Reaper Live would blend taxes, vaccination news and testicle-based humor for your viewing pleasure. We'll do that now instead.
Might as well. That's anytime I turn TV on, that's sort of where it revolves around
Pretty
anyway.
much. I
So,
mean, it's kind of a daily conversation, to be honest.
I like it. Copy.
All right. So
Painting
anyway,
Painting Dog says Reaper should make a special mini for folks who got vaccinated. That actually reminds me, I've been thinking of what I'm gonna paint next. We have a doctor, Dr. Thomas Welby by Gene Van Horn. I don't know what we made him for, but he's a chronoscope. I'm gonna paint
We
him
made
at
him-
some point soon.
to be a doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, little doctor.
yeah.
That'll be my
Doesn't he
pandemic
have some
mini.
like big axe cutting, bone cutting,
No.
or something like that?
He's,
He's just a
I
doctor.
think he has a book. I think
he has a
book.
skeleton on a stand. I believe he was based on Marcus Welby.
Oh.
Hmm.
I don't. For people at home who don't know who Marcus Welby is,
Doesn't know Marcus Welby is.
somebody at
Well, I
home.
I guarantee.
not
Justin,
me.
do you know who Marcus
Like
Welby
about-
is?
No comment.
Okay.
Yeah. Most people under the age of, I don't know, 100 don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I still want to see Sweatpants Sophie.
Where did that
Sweatpants
come
Sophie.
from? That's good. Yeah.
Sweatpants Sophie.
As
You
far
can
as
get
a-
on the list. You can get on the list. I've got mine on the list. And
A pandemic mini. Sweatpants Sophie. And maybe she's wearing a nice blouse and she's on Zoom, but she's got like sweatpants and flip flops on.
or
Fuzzy
scrubs?
slippers. Or scrubs.
or a baseball bat with a nail.
Ooh.
yeah, or that too. Yeah. All right. So now we've pretty much we're done for the day. We've talked about John. We've talked about RVE. We talked about Reapercon and vaccinations.
No, you got to
I'm out
talk
of
about
stuff.
the Bones 5 shipment.
Oh yeah. Big news on the Bones 5 shipment. It's still in the same place it was last time. So
And before anyone asks, no, there's not an update tomorrow.
no, there's not an update tomorrow. I mean, I guess we could come on and just sort of goof off for an hour and just sort of entertain you guys, but which is what I guess what we always do, really. But yeah,
That's
there's
what
no
we're here for, is to
there's no-
entertain, Ron.
There is no
Entertain and inform.
I thought
Play with
see,
the minis.
and inform is the hard part because there's nothing to really say. Yeah, it's we don't have any new information on our containers, so we're still waiting for them to show up. Hopefully,
Actually, today, in fact, too, it's been the ice storm. They're still seeing the effects of that. We had freight on the dock. They were supposed to pick it up actually 2 or 3 days ago, and for an intrastate shipment, and they never showed. And we're calling, and we're going back and forth, and they're going, "Oh, they're behind." So we booked with another one, and then the old one showed up. So we said, "Well, no, that's been canceled." So we're waiting for the. I mean, it's just moving freight anywhere right now is just a disaster. It seems like, and. So
Shadow Spawn asked if I guess somewhere they got the information that we sent to the distributors on Bones 5 releases. We planned these releases a few months ago, so and maybe this is on the Reaper forum somewhere that we're releasing Julie's Dragon Folk in Bones Black and Bob Rodolfi's Rune Whites in Bones Black in June. Well, again, we had planned on this months ago, and so when the information finally went live, that we had planned on having these items. And that fulfillment would be done by that time. So this is it's brand new information because we just sent it out, but it was based on information we had a few months ago. So and whenever you see that kind of stuff in print, it is always subject to change. The pricing, the dates, everything like that is always subject to change. So
So don't
Shadow-
believe it.
yeah, so Satispawn, we would like to make our plans and we'd like to stick with them, but sometimes things do change, and this is one of those examples where that might get pushed into July or maybe even August, for example.
cut to the chase. We lied to you.
Yeah, we made
High
it up.
Five Paints. No news on Bones Kickstarter fulfillment. We have to wait till Reaper John arrives on the scene at the freighters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With the rope
Yes.
tied around his neck, all the way connected to a container with a knife
And
in
a
his
knife
mouth.
in his mouth.
Yes,
Yeah.
swimming in his
Mhm.
cutoff shorts, his culottes, swimming in the water, dragging the containers.
With his banjo on his back.
Yes, with his banjo. So yeah, there is no. It goes back to Justin's statement. There is no update tomorrow.
What about the new releases coming up?
So we just released some new items last Thursday, a week ago. Those were for RVE. We've got some new releases coming up April the 12th, I believe.
Is that the email you sent me?
Yes, that would be for the. I put I put third quarter. I meant
Yeah.
second quarter. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I said it twice. These are Q3 releases. It's Q2 releases. Sorry. Yeah, we have some Bones models coming out in April. I think it's going to be the ruined temple by Bobby Jackson. There's the ruined doorway by Barbara Dolphy. The ruined well. There's a bunch of. It was in the runic, the scenics, the fantasy scenics pack from Bones 4 is what it was.
Mhm.
It's a lot of these items going to be coming out in April and in May. And then we've got some metal stuff coming up as well. So I think that we have metal stuff coming up in May. I think going light on metal in April. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. We'll get this posted on our front page pretty soon so you guys can see that. And when we get photographs, we'll put those in the preview section. So we'll get you guys up to date because the preview section finally ran out. We're out of stuff to preview. So I'll talk to Michael Collins. We'll get some photograph shot. We'll get preview stuff up for you guys to look at. So, yeah, the ruined scenics from Dragons Don't Share. Those are a long ways off. We have the dragon coming up pretty soon. It'll be part of this fulfillment, and then we'll actually have that item for sale as an ongoing item, but not the terrain yet. We haven't gotten there yet. So there you go.
Also, as an update for shows as well, it's a pretty decent chance, kind of based on Dave here, that we don't do a Reaperland tomorrow.
No, I think
I thought
Ed
we were
said
going
he,
to. Yeah,
Ed said
Dave
he.
and I'll do it together.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Perfect.
We'll just get
Oh.
some photos and review
Reaperland.
photos and do marbles and
Well, there we go.
All right.
and talk about Ron.
There you go. Hey,
Yeah. Well, hey, Justin today gave me the whole list of I can't say all these words, so I'm sort of like feeling like I might not say a whole lot.
I guess I'll
Man,
install
we
the
all
blooper
got a
tomorrow.
talking to.
Did Justin
just playing,
give you a
Justin.
list of words you couldn't say, Sadie?
No.
Yes.
yeah, he gave me a list, and I already said them all tonight. I've already blown through them. This just in. Never mind. So
Not again.
let's see. So tonight we're going to give away, I guess what we normally do, right, guys? We're going to give away our $20 gift cards. Is that correct?
Well, or do you want to do that, or?
See, we had a plan.
Yeah.
I said yes, and then Ed immediately
Yes,
was
I
like,
said yes. No, I said yes.
Well,
No?
What do you want to do?
Well,
do you wanna
there's
give
always
away?
fun stuff around the shop, but I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really take it. I usually make sure I have eyes on it, and it's clear to do, and I didn't do that. So
What was it?
hobby boxes
Oh,
or something like yeah.
hey, you know what? I'm along for the ride. You guys, whatever you want to do. I'll just check my phone while you decide.
Oh well, Mr. Ron.
Oh.
Well, then I guess we'll just
Do the $20 things. Yes,
20.
do
That's
that.
easy. We'll just do that. It makes it
Yes,
easy,
yes.
easier to give away, and then you can go and go get stuff. Yeah, the hobby boxes are really cool. We'll give those away next time.
Yeah.
And then in a minute we've got Dave's funny corner. And I guess if you guys are ready, I guess we could go into that. If Justin, if you're prepared,
Well,
Dave,
I've
if
got
you're
a few
ready.
more. No,
I
I've
was,
got a
I
few
was
more
about to
pictures.
say, I would rather cover Ed's photos
Show
first.
my
the-
bad,
Show
my
them
bad.
all. This is for John.
I'm new at this.
John's
You're really
creation.
failing without
This-
John up there, Ron.
I know.
And then,
I know.
yeah. Dave, I do the talking over. I don't get talked over. Okay,
Oh,
it's in
sorry.
my contract. Anyway, we're doing John's wall. There we go. We got these are actually up, and those are the painted, and that's the first series of numbers. And then there's a close-up picture, so you can sort of see the. Very,
Anubis
anyway,
Reborn. Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Blue
So-
Dragon 28.
So yeah,
Oh.
we've got all of that went up, and just so John could see it. And then what we were doing yesterday, what we culminated was with Gamma, and what Gamma is a annual retail store to manufacturer kind of trade shows is what it is. And we normally would have our booth and our presentations and all that kind of stuff. And we shot all that yesterday, and it'll go up at some point for everybody to see. But this is one of the floor displays that we've been working on as a project. This was just mocked up here. It'll change, but that was part of the presentation. So I shot a
Wow.
photo of that real quick to throw up there. So this is the kind of stuff I've been working on, trying to get it all ready. And now we're through with Gamma, except we still have to produce and ship and get our sample box out. And that's what they're working on right now.
Were there any commercials or anything for that, Ed? Something that we
On
could really
what?
show quick, or was it like 30
No,
minutes
no,
long?
it's I don't know however long it is. It's not 30 minutes, but it's just a full presentation. But
Hmm.
it'll go up. Justin will have it up on YouTube here soon to see
Okay.
because it's
Along
part of the whole support thing.
It's
along
up right
those
now. I just have to make it
lines,
public.
Huh?
it's up right now. He has to make it public.
Right. I didn't hear what you said. I
Um,
heard what he said.
oh, along those lines, I kind of want to brag on the paint department pumpers as well as Cindy and Paxton and Connor
Hmm.
because we really found out about a lot of this on Monday, and by today we've finished what was essentially what we did for RVE in the way of pumping, and it was just it was stressful, but like now that it's done, it's kind of amazing to see that everybody come together and get that stuff out, and everybody's gonna breathe a big sigh of relief and then start back on Kickstarter stuff.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think it's now still got to be put. Now that you've got your part done, they've still got to put it together. And they're talking about it might ship a day late. So there's still a lot of stress
Yeah.
out there.
There's a
Oh,
couple of questions, people wanting to know if we were going to do Origins. I don't think that's been decided yet, has it? The actual
Uh,
game show in Columbus, Ohio?
I haven't looked at it yet, but they
Okay.
moved the dates. They were talking about moving the dates to, I believe, like 2 weeks after Reapercon or
Yeah.
something, or 3 weeks. And if they did, then that'll probably kill it for us.
It's the month
Because I
after
can't,
Reapercon, yeah. So
yeah, I
October.
can't.
Yeah.
That's not easy to flip a show like that and then be somewhere because we have to send all of the freight out so early. I doubt that'll happen. So I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ron and Adrian are literally on their backs carrying Reapercon to the end. So I would
Yeah.
hate
Oh,
to put
yeah.
them on their back and then ship them up to Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
And say, okay, when you're done, strap some more on and y'all get going.
just dragging it along. Well, this year we learned our lesson. We're strapping it to everybody else's back. So it's,
Oh.
we're all going to be dragging it this time. We're all going to be dragging it.
Yeah, one that I was looking at though was the PAX Unplugged. That was one that was at least on the list because it's a November show, so we can easily be turned around for that. But
Is
Gen
that in
Con's in there somewhere.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah, somewhere up in that area. I haven't done it yet, but I know Reaper's been there a couple times. But I'd like to get up and see it myself. And then I don't know when Gen Con is. Did they move? I think they moved their date too. Did they farther
They've
back?
not
or
made an
something?
announcement yet, I don't believe. They've not made an announcement yet.
Hmm.
Someone in chat could probably tell us
Yeah.
for sure. Let's
I
No.
was
see.
talking,
I-
yeah, where there's a meeting about PAX Australia that Drazi just put up there. But yeah, I just did that, and that looks like they're still going on putting it together. But it looks like we'll have a presence there, and it's in Philly. Philly's a fun town. I've been up there
Yeah,
several
that's where
times.
we
Uh,
went to go get the Z28.
Yeah, we don't do
Uh,
anything for Gary Con, unfortunately.
No,
And Max
no,
Powers wanted to know, did we finally kick Growtix to the curb?
Nope.
no,
No,
We're
I
still using
think we're still
Growtix.
using
No.
them.
Still
Yeah.
using
Ron
Growtix.
and Adrian just love them. I mean, and I think it's because they're like sending them cases of wine.
Either that or they're stockholders in Growtix, and so they
Yeah.
absolutely love it.
We get a lot of feedback on Growtix. I don't want to get into it, but other than the stuff that you guys see, which is unfortunately sometimes some of the confusing things at registration, the back end stuff, the whole program is a great application to use. So we actually get a lot of use out of it. It's very thorough, very, very put together. But yeah, we are still using Growtix,
Okay.
and we're happy to do so.
Okay, so Dr. Bob's correct. It's all about the kickbacks.
PAX
expecting
South,
my-
PAX South's usually in
royalty.
January. That's not on the radar yet. Where it's
And
not
that's
been
in San
discussed.
Antonio.
That's
Yeah.
San Antonio, down at the Gonzalez Center.
Yep. So
All right, so that was my 3 photo
Okay.
contribution, Dave.
Oh,
okay,
Oh.
all right.
Wake up.
wake
He's
up.
reading
Hey,
taxes.
Dave.
I can tell.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
just got through. They just got through signing. There's a bunch of tax stuff in that stimulus package. You guys didn't know that, did you?
I
No.
did.
I
Did you?
figured there would be.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a big write-off this year because I got kids.
That's true. You are.
That's right.
All right. So let's see. Oh yeah. So I love giving my dogs treats, guys, and but sometimes giving them a treat can be difficult. Justin, there we go.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah,
That is
that's the
so
way it
true.
works. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I know there's
Ron,
a pill in there. Yeah.
yeah, and Ron, as a parent,
Uh-huh.
you can relate to this. Uh, that when you ground your kids for they've done something wrong, that in essence one of you is grounded too, because you have to stay around and enforce it, right? Yeah. So Justin.
Yeah. Yeah. Your kid gets in trouble and they just want to just hang around and they want to communicate with you and just spend time with you. I'm like, get out of here, kid.
What the hell? Yeah.
So now, with a lot of the paranormal shows that are on the TV now, when you got to be careful when you pull out a Ouija board. You know, you never know who you're actually going to come in contact with. Justin.
Oh, that's precious.
And
Oh wow.
the Facebook personality, I don't know, Orcs, I guess, posted a tale as old as time itself. Justin?
Yeah.
Kung fu lessons. Yeah.
And
That's a great sign.
yeah, speaking of paranormal, if you've ever inherited a doll collection, you need to remember this place. Justin?
Yeah, no joke.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Reaper, we used to do years ago, or it seems like years ago, episodes ago, we used to do the joke off and we were always telling
Oh,
dad
yeah.
jokes and stuff.
Back
Yeah.
in the day. That was so
We-
long ago.
Yeah, we've told our fair share of dad jokes here on Reaper Live, but so here's one more. Justin? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, and for those considering marriage, this meme is for you. Justin?
Yeah, I had that
Yeah?
conversation last night. Yeah, pretty much.
You know,
And-
my boyfriend did the cutest thing when it comes to laundry. He came in one time after I had a conversation like this and brought my bra in and said, "We never put bras in the dryer." And I said, "That's right, honey. You never put bras in the dryer." But we're not married, so.
Yeah, almost. Okay. I found a meme that describes me perfectly. Justin?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this one actually sounds like Ed, so I had to include it. Justin?
Yeah. I've actually seen that.
Work. I think that top
Yeah.
part could just go away and it's just the bottom part just applies to everything.
Yeah. It's punctuation.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Let's see. And Justin, I just want you to know I've discovered your secret.
Oh,
All right, so
funny.
that's the comedy corner for this week.
That was a good one.
The
10 out
Reaper
of 10.
version, the Reaper version of that meme is not okay. Great. It's sounds like a plan.
Sounds like
Sounds
a
like
plan.
a plan, right, Ed? Right, Ed?
Yeah. Yep, that's
Pretty much.
it.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. That's code for I haven't heard a damn thing you said, and I'm trying to look at you.
That's
so I'm out
exactly
here.
what it is. The last 10 minutes you've been talking to me, I've just been spaced out on something else.
I've been somewhere else in my brain. Yes.
You know, just looking at his phone. Sounds like a
Yeah.
plan.
Let's go.
So one thing I want to bring up, Ed, is there's been a few questions of what is the plan with European fulfillment for Kickstarter Bones 5? Can you
Right
sort of just
now-
go over that real quick again?
Yeah, right now, and things can change, but this is pretty close to it. Is it will all ship out of the UK center. Now, what's happening is obviously the UK can ship that and go. We've got all that covered because they're in the UK. The the EU, we didn't collect VAT on, so it'll actually be shipping from UK, but it'll be shipping duties on duties. I forgot what they call it there, DUP or something, duties unpaid or something. And so you'll have to pick up your own VAT at that point there on that side. That's where it is right now, and that's where we left off. We had originally talked about using a person and talked with them about fulfilling out of Germany to ship into the EU, but that would have involved a new VAT license. I mean, a lot more stuff than was practical.
It's not that simple just to park it in a garage in Germany and have mail it out of there. There's a lot more. You have to go through the EU.
To it, yeah.
A lot of paperwork, a lot of that kind of stuff.
Stuff like that.
Now,
So that is the plan. Now, also to that said, both Australia and just this is a reminder, if this has been said before, both the Australia shipments and the EU shipments, the UK shipments, they're going to actually be receiving their material from China and us over to them as well. They'll do their own fulfillment, and once an area has all of what they need, they'll start. And it almost looks like that Australia will start before anybody else right now at this moment, only because of the time of shipment and the lanes and a few things like that. But what we're going to do is if Australia has everything they need, they start. And when US gets everything they need, they'll start. When Europe gets everything they need, they'll start. So that way we're not trying to wait on somebody, and that we did that one time. That's a mess. So
wouldn't it be fun to bet on?
Yeah.
Who will win?
Who will win? Yeah.
I don't know how much are people going to send me so I can make sure to delay things.
Yeah. What were we doing the other week? I said, so it's a death pool. Yeah, and I forgot now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Here, Dave, just for you.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
there you go.
Moving on to the next thing.
Look official.
Make a note here.
Yeah. Now we need is
that's
Justin to
him drawing a
insert,
caricature,
something
of you, Dave.
so you can point to it or something.
Not even going to tell you what I wrote there. It's not very important. I'm not going to tell you.
It's probably an insult.
No, it's actually.
Go
ahead.
It's been a week to write curse words in cursive. Real pretty. Been doing a lot of that.
All right. So tomorrow we've got Reaperland with Ed and Dave. John's going to be off. And Justin, can you kind of go over the Reaper Twitch schedule real quick as far as what happens on a day-to-day basis on our channel?
So that's great, actually. We need to update our graphic,
yes, we do.
By the way.
Yes, we do.
Both in terms of what it looks like in theme as well as...
Is this the Thanksgiving graphic?
It is, yes. It is
Camel Rage, I'm with you there. Yeah.
But first and foremost, and we've also had some schedule changes too. So first and foremost, we have and show Monday through Friday at 11:30 a.m. CST. And then on Mondays, we have Miniature Monday at 3 p.m. CST. Tuesdays, Clever Crow moved from 4 p.m. CST to 5 p.m. CST.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, confused me
Correct.
one day too.
He pushed it back an hour because it worked better with his work schedule, and it worked for us. So, and then we moved to Wednesday where the opposite happened, where Luca actually moved up an hour. He was 3 to 5. He is now 2 to 4 CST.
Right.
The stream, I believe the stream schedule should be reflecting it. I may have to refresh it to show it because it often breaks anyway.
So what you're saying is we don't have a schedule you could put up.
Yeah, not a graphic, no. But the live schedule at the bottom of the stream should be accurate.
But I should learn Photoshop. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, someone should be updating that.
Hey Ron, send me the source file. I'll fix it.
Okay, you got it.
But then we have Thursday. Of course, we have Painting Platinum at 3 o'clock as always. Although that changed too. Psst.
So
Pacific Standard Time. Oh
yeah, Pacific. Yes, specific standard time.
yeah, I'm moving to specific time.
SST, specific standard time.
So essentially, production needs me. I can't leave my people all the time, and one or the other will suffer. So I've decided to move to Saturdays so that the stream gets a little bit more of a planned out, thoughtful show, and I can be here with my people on Thursdays, and
Your
we won't have
peeps.
as many.
And you
My
don't hear me
peeps.
screaming the F-bomb in the background on the other side of her door.
No, it's not even that. It's a feeling in the pit of my stomach, like what's going on? Why don't I hear the machine or whatever? I'm like, I feel like a
Yeah.
parent. I'm like, it's too quiet. But so we're going to do that. We're going to miss having Justin help us, so we might have more technical difficulties. But maybe we'll make it a little bit more educational. We'll try and stay focused, and yeah. So we're starting this Saturday with a all Pathfinder paint session that I'm
Cool.
really excited about.
Well, that'd be great.
So
Like in
anybody,
2
I've had a
days?
lot of people, huh?
Like in 2 days, Saturday?
Like in 2 days. I've had a lot
Okay.
of people ask about the Pathfinder paints. What's the difference in this versus that? And show me the Pathfinder metallic. So this will be kind of a good, fun intro into the Pathfinder paints, which are really cool. I guess I've never thought to talk about. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's that. Moving to Saturdays at 3 p.m. Same time, just a couple days later.
Gotcha.
And I did tell Sadie that in this circumstance, it can go 3 until whenever she wants to quit, as long as viewership is up. So
Yeah.
basically,
I can't go all night
Yeah.
with 2 viewers, is what he
Correct.
said.
But if you guys want to come hang out with her, she'll hang out with you all Saturday afternoon.
I'll do
And where are
it.
you going to be, Justin?
I will likely be on call in terms of fires and emergencies from Sadie, is what will likely happen. It's Saturday, so it could be anything from mowing the lawn to anything innocuous.
Well, and he's now into that fire tumbling skydiving thing where you set yourself on fire at night and jump out of the airplane. Have you not shown him that yet, Justin?
I have not. I was hoping
Oh,
to keep
okay.
that as a big reveal. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. But I do have something to add. We did get a pallet in this week, and so we will have this up soon, TM.
Bones
Which
5?
is the no. I just put that on my tombstone. Where's my fucking bone? And that'd be a play. They're like, well, they're with you down there.
I heard that comma in your
Dig
last
them up!
sentence.
Dig them up!
Yeah, that's comma. Yeah,
Did you guys hear that comma? Yeah, I heard it.
We got the compressors in for the airbrush. We got hoses. We got the supplies. So we will now be putting together an actual big release and have that official deluxe kit up going and things like that. So that is in and going, and that was very exciting to finally get that in. So
Coming soon.
Anyway,
very,
that
very
was it.
soon. Very, very soon.
yeah.
All right.
I may be one. I also heard Paladin.
The pallet in.
We got a pallet in, or a paladin, yeah.
We'll have the MSRP here soon. Right, Ed?
Mhm. Yeah, no, I haven't worked on that side of it. That's a whole different day of work. Today I spent all day working with the paint people. I was outside of that department, but I was labeling all day.
I forgot
So-
to thank Ed. Ed came and labeled.
You
No
did?
one ever
That's
thanks
okay.
Ed.
No one ever thinks
It's a
it.
thankless job.
It is.
Ugh.
It is. So anyway, so there you go. There's your Vex update.
All right. Hey, cool. We've been waiting on that for a long time. A lot of people have been asking about the compressors and all that kind of stuff for a long time. So that's good news. That's good news. All right. Cool.
So
All
and a
right.
big restock on airbrushes. We were sold out
Yep.
on the shorts and stuff like that. So all right.
I just drew our 20 winners. Who wants to be the lucky person to read off the names tonight? I think it should be Sadie.
Oh, this is like when
I'll
the
do it.
teacher says something and I have to look down like
Yeah,
God Almighty.
I'm
call
looking at
on me.
looking at my
Yeah,
phone.
don't look at me.
I think it should be Sadie. What do you
Don't
think?
threaten me with a good time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And here we go,
Let's-
Sadie. I'm going to announce these quick here.
Here we
You wanna
go.
Read them out of chat. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Painting dog. Difamist. Big bad booty man.
Right.
Love that
I like
name.
that name.
Darth
Uh-huh.
Daddy-O.
Like that name. Yeah.
Nomad Zeke.
Rigged.
Another good one.
MLE 10868.
Millie.
Cat is a dragon.
I've seen that before, yeah.
Bean Mitch. Brick McHugh. Izzy Lobo,
Oh, is he?
T. McDuff, Nepharsis,
Caress.
Garrus, Jaress,
91.
Quarter Pint 83, Jilt with Kicker, I May Be One, T8 Rand Missy, Tate Rand Tate
It's okay. Come on.
Tater and Missy,
There you go.
Sweet Zombie Jeebus.
These
that
aren't real
all?
names. I just threw these out.
Lord,
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord, we're a rooster.
All right, and that's it.
You can
Alright.
say it with
Congrats,
that
guys.
country accent, Sadie. That was a sweet zombie
Thomas
Jesus.
Jesus.
Don't you have to go into that cadence when you talk about the Lord?
All right. Well, congratulations to all the winners.
Oh, congratulations, everybody.
Justin, how does someone know if they won?
You know what? Someone already typed it in chat there. Thank you. That's perfect.
Let's call John and ask him.
Yeah. John, could you
Exclamation
log in
point.
and please? And yes.
I won something? Question mark.
Yeah, I
Right.
won something? Question mark. Should put up a prompt there in chat that looks like it's in. At least it's for me. It's in red.
Yeah.
But check that out. That gives you all the information you need. You don't have to put it in just because you won. That just gives you the information you need to claim your item.
We have an episode number.
Only one person needs to do it.
Correct. Because there is a cooldown on it. So
And what's
What
the
is-
episode number?
this is 113.
Wow.
Lucky 113.
I don't believe we have an update. This was from earlier in the show. Someone was asking about the winners of the RVE quad color clash, and the faction challenge painting contest. The entries, I think Kit's still working on that. So I don't believe that's been up on the
To
website
post it.
yet.
And the classes are not up from RVE off the laptops yet.
Yeah. So just hang in there.
Will they go up before Bones 5?
So
That's gonna be a pretty good race there.
Yeah. Well, Bones 5 fulfillment. Well,
Taking bets on that as well.
Yeah. All right.
it's hard to say.
Did Reaper John finally pop up? Did he just
He
show
did.
up in chat?
Did he?
Yeah, he can type just fine. He just don't ask him to talk. We were messing with him last night. I'm going to be honest with you.
All right.
Guys, I just got an update.
Yeah.
This just
Sammy
in.
Hagar. Yeah,
Said he
this
has an
just
update.
in. Sammy Hagar got his vaccine.
Well,
Oh.
well,
National treasure.
I've been worried
protected.
about that. I've really been worried about
Yeah.
Sammy Hagar getting his vaccine. So thank you for telling me that, because now I'm going
Thank
to sleep a
God.
lot better.
Okay. So when it's time to leave, everybody get their sheet of paper and hit it on the table.
Well,
Perfect.
It is
Oh,
about that time.
Ed, where's your sheet of paper?
All over this desk behind me, but I'm too lazy to turn around and get it. So
Just flip the
All
desk
right.
over.
I will just
Yeah,
live
there
in
you
the echoes of the paper being tapped all over the place.
Thank you guys very much. Stick around for the raid, and we appreciate, as always, your patronage.
Who are we rating, Justin?
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to take a gander around Twitch, see who we can hit with this big old raid. Thanks, guys.
See you later. And
Stay
for all of
safe.
us at Reaper
I love you. Be
News,
safe.
good
Yes.
night and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Oh,
Hey,
And good luck.
everybody stay
professional,
safe.
Ron.
Here at
Yeah.
Utley. Yeah.